Okay, the question here is I had a fight with my husband. I said really mean things to him. Now I'm feeling very bad. I want to get out of this vicious cycle, but I do not know how. Let's talk about the how part later. How part is not important right now. How part we will talk later. Let's first talk about what and why this whole thing is happening. You have to understand that fight stage is not the first stage, it's the final stage where you are not under your own control. You are not, your emotions are not under your control. You are not in your consciousness. You are in not in the right state of mind. You are under the influence of anger and envy. You are under the control of anger and envy, and anger and envy is such a thing that when you are under their control, you will lose all control over your own self or over your words. Your only motive at that time when you are in that anger state is that you want to hurt the other person more and more. You want to give pain to the other person, no matter how closest that person is to you. It does not matter. You just want to give more pain to that person by one way or other. That is the only motive at that time, at that stage, or in that anger and envy stage. Okay, but before that fight stage happen, where you lose all the control, where you cross all the boundaries, there are many different stages before that happens. Okay, those, for example, you started talking with your husband and you had a talk, simple talk over any scenario XYZ, and then you had a disagreement over some issue, right? Some disagreement. Now either you could resolve by saying, okay, he's different person, I'm different person, two different people, two different views, that's fine, right? We disagree, it's okay. You agree, or you could agree to disagree, and you could resolve and end it there. But it didn't happen. From the disagreement, it moved to the argument, argument to heated argument to fight. Now all these stages, there were trigger points. Every stage had a trigger point. First of all, you have to sit down with yourself. For example, a fight happened yesterday, right? You have to, when you are in your calm state of mind, maybe tomorrow, today you are in the calm state of mind, when you're asking this question, sit down with yourself and think about the whole scenario. You have to rehearse the whole scenario again in your mind. Rehearse that from the very beginning, how it began, what was the time approximately. If you don't remember the time, was it morning, afternoon, evening, when that happened? Think like as closely as possible. Rehearse as real as possible, right? Rehearse the whole thing in your mind. Now, once you have rehearsed the whole thing, whole scenario in your mind from start, from the stage one to the last final stage, take a pen and a notebook and start writing it down. Not in the paragraph, not in paragraph, but in the points. Remember, in the points. Point number one, okay, this is how we started talking. This is what happened. Number two, he said these mean things to me at this stage. Number three, after that happened, this happened. After that happened, I said this to him. Then we started arguing. Then we had a heated argument. Then I said this to him. In response, he said that to me, or whatever. Either way, vice versa. And the final state, I said all these things. Whatever you said to him in the final point, write all that down. Once you have written down 5 or 10 points, you know these were your stages, and there was trigger point also. He said this. Now you will find out. Okay, when he was saying this to me, that triggered me, or I said this to him, that triggered him. You know it. We know it in our subconscious, like what we are doing. So when you have wrote it down, now this whole exercise will tell you what are your trigger points, what are his trigger points. Now you are aware, now you know, now you are conscious. Every time you will see, after 5-10 fights will happen, then you will be very aware of your trigger points. You will be very conscious of your trigger points. You will stop it right before that happens. When that trigger is happening, either you can shut up, you zip your mouth, or you can leave the place right away. Go to another room, go to your restroom, go outside. You have to leave the environment, because that anger and envy, when they come, they overpower you, they control you. You don't want to become that, you don't want them to become the controller. How you can control is that, give yourself different options. Can I stay at the same place and just shut up, zip my mouth and control my anger, or I have to leave the place? And if I have to leave the place, what I will do at that time? Count up to 100, count up to 500, or do some meditation, or just do nothing, just breathe in and breathe out, or just simply observe your anger. Just simply observe and let it go. Whatever works best for you, you give yourself some options and try it next time when that fight is happening. And final thing is, again, as I'm saying, the change will not happen one time. Just with one time of exercise, the change will not happen like that. Each time you will become better and better. First, you will become conscious, you will become aware of what you are doing. Second time, you will become better at controlling your emotions. First stage, second stage, third stage. This advancement will happen in increments, but keep patience and keep doing this exercise. It is very, very important. And soon, within 1 month, 2 month, or maximum 3 month of period, you yourself will see, when you are writing it all down, you yourself will see how, when you wrote it first time, how you were, and now what kind of person you have become. You will be out of that vicious cycle soon. You will not even know that. So I hope that helped, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye bye.